Hey guys, welcome back to, well, it's been a long intermission for my Run Disney Road to Wine and Dine training. This is actually kind of the last video of the series. I kind of stopped for a while. It was hard to document. I just kept running around my neighborhood, so I figured I was gonna make all that kind of about me, because I needed the personal motivation to do it. So I wanted to take the time for myself and really focus on it and really get pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about Wine and Dine. Some life and stuff has happened in those past few weeks since the last Run Disney sort of video. That made filming hard, and a lot of stuff, again, a lot of things have happened. Job change, and now a completely different company change heading into Wine and Dine. So it's kind of a lot. There's kind of a lot going on. But I woke up this morning and realized, you know what? We are a week out. We're a little more than a week out, like a week and 2 days. To the filming and release of this video. Wine and Dine is literally a week away. And it's Wine and Dine, which means it's happening during the Food and Wine Festival, which is my favorite time of the year, as I think I have expressed. So I came out here to Hollywood Studios today and decided that I was gonna walk from Hollywood Studios over to EPCOT, which is part of the 10K race course. So kind of mentally getting that right frame of mind of like, all right, this is part of it. And now the other piece of this is I have visited Food and Wine numerous times for the past couple of weeks, but in sort of like little bursts and little spurts. Nothing that will kind of, it was a whole specific video about. So I thought, well, what better way to put all of those Wine and Dine, or Food and Wine pieces together than to show you what'll be available, whether you're in the parks or hopefully at the after party on November 7th after all 3 races are complete. So throughout this walk, I'm gonna mention a couple of my favorite booths and food and drink options at the International Food and Wine Festival. And I'll splice in some clips of probably me and my mom and my brother enjoying some of those specific booths. I can't talk about Food and Wine without talking about my all-time favorite booth, Australia. Australia, if you're not a lamb chop fan, it's okay. There's a shrimp option. If you're not a seafood fan and you don't like lamb, well then option's not enough. Australia, clearly not for you. But Australia is my favorite food every year at Food and Wine. One of the newer spots this year that Mom Chris and I discovered very recently, we attended very recently, is the Lobster Landing and Mac and Eats. We got all of the options from both of those booths. All right, so from the Lobster Landing, we got lobster tail, lobster chowder, lobster dip with homemade fries, a beer, which was from the Colorado Brewing Company, and a Cape Codder, which is cranberry juice and vodka. And are you excited for that?
Yes, I'm very excited. Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah?
That's good.
Good. Blonde ale from the Colorado Brewing Company. This is really good. It's very strange to me though, that they have a beer from Colorado at the Lobster Landing. I feel like should have like a Cape Cod beer or something.
Cape Cod beer.
Lobster dip. There we go. This is the lobster tail. That's lobster tail's great. Lobster tail.
That is awesome.
Chris just scooping out the dip, not even taking a chip.
No, that's the only way to go.
We are starving, so we are devouring the Lobster Landing. Very brief, just as quick as possible. The Lobster Landing, 2 thumbs up for everybody, right? Everything is great. Come check out the Lobster Landing, right near the Creation Shop. All right, what we got?
All right, truffle.
Yep.
Sausage and peppers.
Awesome.
Cowboy.
With burnt ends, and pork belly.
Yeah.
Mom's going in for truffle first.
That's just the traditional with a little truffle on the top.
Chris, what do you got?
Cowboy.
Cowboy? Actually, I think this is the cowboy.
Nope. They told us. Because this is the sausage.
Oh, that looks like burnt ends though.
Oh, maybe it is. Is this sausage? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Would be ground beef.
So that's the cowboy,
This is the cowboy.
and this is the ground sausage.
Yeah, that's it.
Truffle one is good, as Mom said, really traditional.
With just
Not just a hint of the. There should be more truffle on this. Cowboy,
that sausage is really strong.
again, burnt ends. Looks like there's also pulled pork on here. Though.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know why my nose is running.
That is better than the last time I had it. And the last, some Italian sausage, peppers and onions. That's pretty good.
I mean, you can really taste the sausage.
Yeah.
Everything was delicious.
A few weeks ago, we had the opportunity to try out the new booth, the Swanky Saucy Swine at Food and Wine, featuring pork rinds with a pimento dip, as well as some amazing ribs and a Bloody Mary that is probably the best Bloody Mary I've ever had. Wow, how the ribs?
Delicious.
Oh, good. Oh yeah, that is good. All right, Mom is giving the pork rinds and the dip a try.
Delicious.
Well, Jerry gave it a try. It informed me that it is delicious, but I wanted to see your face as you ate it and tell us how delicious it is with
The
your
pork
face.
rind, the powdery stuff is hot, and this
Spicy.
will cool it down. It's delicious. Watch this.
Riveting YouTube television right here. Generally, I'm not a Bloody Mary drinker, but when there's bacon on the Bloody Mary, and then Mom accidentally pushes the bacon to the bottom of the glass, it forces you to drink the entire Bloody Mary. I will say though, and as Bloody Marys go,
That's good.
that's a good one. Ooh yeah, got a little kick back to the throat there. It's good. When we're talking about the Bloody Mary, this drink is $11. It comes in a souvenir plastic cup. 2 pieces of bacon, Bloody Mary, obviously. I gotta say, it's a great value. Even, I mean, if you had it like Bloody Mary, otherwise it's a waste of beverage. But it's a free. You're paying $11 for the cup and getting a drink for free. Cheers. If you are an old school attendee of EPCOT, when I say old school, I mean like the 80s old school. There's a building between where Test Track is now, or where World of Motion was back in the day, and Mexico. It was called the Odyssey. It was a restaurant for a long, long time, closed for a long, long time. They have reopened it as the EPCOT Experience, and currently, during Food and Wine Festival, it is being presented as the Brew Wing location, featuring beers, ciders, wings, and flatbreads. All right, got the beer flight. Ivanhoe Park Brewing Company Pineapple Vibes Blonde Ale on the left. Central 28 Beer Company Groveland Road Blood Orange IPA in the center there. And the Wicked Weed Brewing Watermelon Dragon Fruit Session Sour from Asheville, North Carolina on the right. Those are the longest beer names, like, ever. Parmesan garlic and barbecue. Half the battle is getting the small beer cups out of the flake container. All right, Pineapple Vibes Blonde Ale. Blood Orange. Incidentally, Blood Orange, if you don't know this about me, learn something new. Blood Orange is one of my favorite flavors in beverages. Watermelon Dragon Fruit Beer. There are, I believe it was like 6 different types of wings. They're all the same style wing. They're all that size. $7.50 for 5. That's a fairly good value, but the wings aren't really that meaty. There's traditional flavors as well. Buffalo, teriyaki, barbecue, Parmesan garlic. So not necessarily something that you're like, I need to get. However, the beer and cider flight, definitely check out at Brewings. An EPCOT staple for a lot of people, the Schufenhausen? The grapefruit beer in Germany is one of people's all-time favorite drinks at EPCOT, regardless of time of year. But every year during Food and Wine, they present either a new flavor or one of their newer ones. A couple years ago, they presented a pomegranate, which was delicious. This year, it's wild cherry, and it is my favorite drink. Favorite beer of Food and Wine. Now, Disney Parks blog did just release a new article talking about the after party itself, but they will feature a drink specifically for the after party, referred to as the Evil Elixir, featuring white rum, blue curacao, sour apple pucker, like, you know, we're back in high school and dipping it in Zima, for those of you who are over a certain age. I think this is pineapple juice and grape juice as well, with a hint of Sprite on top, so that'll be delightful to enjoy. But if you're not into those and looking for something a little more Italian, highly recommend the Bellini and Rosini from the Donkey Cart in Italy. So here in Italy, at the ye old Donkey Cart, you can pick up a Rosini, which is strawberry puree and Prosecco, or a Bellini, which is peach puree and Prosecco. It's delicious.
Delicious and pretty.
Cheers. I got a knife for the ravioli, but I feel like I don't need it. Grilled chicken ravioli. Delicious. Quick looking inside of ravioli, again, grilled chicken. It's definitely some ricotta in there. I mean, ravioli is ravioli, right? It is kind of crazy to think that Food and Wine Festival began all the way back on July 15th, and now we are just a few short weeks away from it being over. That makes me very sad. It is running until November 20th, so all the booths will be open during the day after the races to go and explore. And of course, they've said that certain booths and certain rides and certain experiences will be available at the after party, including, as the blog says, villainous character sightings. Always exciting. Passed by the former ESPN club here at the boardwalk, and it reminds me to mention the Flavors of Fire, sponsored by the NFL or by ESPN, one of the two. There are 3 dishes there. They are all fantastic. My 2 favorite, there's a chimichurri steak. It's okay, it's not bad. But the other 2, the corned beef corner route and the s'more whoopie pylon. Highly, highly recommended. The corned beef corner route is basically like kind of like a nachos, but with corned beef, cheese curds, whole house-made chips, and this amazing like cheese sauce that, I mean, just look at it. It looks amazing, right? 2 other great stops I want to mention, of course, is the Apple Orchard and the Canada 360 film area. They've shut the film down. They're just sharing food and wine in there. The apple crumb tart in there is fantastic if you're into apples and tarts. Also, every year, without fail, filet and cheddar cheese soup from Canada, always spot on. The griddled cheese from Greece is this year's top favorite. What do we get?
Cheese!
With honey drizzle and pistachios, located between Japan and Morocco. And in case you didn't know, Disney World is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. And we've made it into Epcot. And there's one more booth that I think I want to try to end this video. So let's head to Earth Eats. I have to stop at my favorite Joffrey stand to pick up the Tropical Tea Breeze, iced tea, frozen lemon, coconut syrup. Earth Eats booth is sponsored by Impossible Foods, which is also one of the marquee sponsors of the Wine and Dine race that we are all attending. So I figured what better way to end it than with the Impossible Burger Slider. This is my first time. I'm very excited. There is soy flavor in there, which is fine. But to be very honest, if I didn't know that it wasn't like real meat, I wouldn't know the difference. Guys, that's gonna do it for this video, kind of wrapping up all of the what to see and eat at Food and Wine Festival during the Wine and Dine weekend, whether it be after the races in the parks or at the after party here in Epcot. Hopefully you maybe found something you didn't think about trying before. Lots of other great options that were not shown in the video, but I recommend giving as much as you possibly can a try. Hopefully I will see you in and around race time at the after party. If you're running the races, please say hi if you see me. I look forward to meeting as many of you as I can. As always, thank you for your time, thank you for your attention. It's always a good day to have a good day, especially when you're eating and drinking. See you guys later.